And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Jose Barrios. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Nico Horner. And strike 2. Runner at first with no outs here. Next one just misses. And it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Got him. And that's the first out. In half up to hit. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Might be 2. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
The first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So first and second with one man gone. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Ground ball could be 2. Over to DeYoung. And that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Welcome back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Javier Assad.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Bellinger. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. At the very bottom, hitting 9th, Paul DeYoung.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. Lifted in the air, out to left. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out to center. And that's the inning. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. And welcome back. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
The pitch. Swings through that one.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit. But overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Merrifield gets under it. He makes the grab. One down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
That one ripped. Varsho flashes the leather on the running catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. In the dirt. On to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's George Springer to start it off.
The right fielder.
Chris George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First round pick by the out towards left center. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh. Three 1 is on the way. In the air, right side. Suzuki on the move. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Batting fifth. The third baseman.
Here's the rookie third baseman, number 36.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the right-hander deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. The 1-1. Little dribbler up along third, and he grabs it foul. Chris Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming up.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. At the belt and fires. Hit on the ground to Candelario. They get the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Two down. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 9. The catcher.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Here's a 1-1. In the air, left field. Merrifield gets under it. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Two now. Good eye right there.
Okay.
And a payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a pitch. Ripped to short. Over to Biggio. And that is that. Cubs leave 1. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now for the Jays, Paul DeYoung. 2-1 now. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, the left fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt digs in now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
One, two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now in Toronto. Start of the fourth. Now at the plate, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Bellinger up to hit. He's 0 for 1. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Righty delivers. That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 3-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
And he deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The tag, and got him at second. So up next, Dansby Swanson. Fly to left his first time up. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Bellinger at first, one gone. On the ground to short, could be 2. To Young, to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. 0 for 1 so far. Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. And here it comes. That one blasted deep to right. Springer going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. One left for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
The line to kick the pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That misses, and the count's full. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
One down, base is empty. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting the feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Left-hand hitter waits. Biggio checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Two outs. There's the strike. The wind of the pitch. That one drifts inside. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Jeimer Candelario. The pitch. Inside corner for a strike, and a count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Off the mark there. The count now 2-2. Ground ball to the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Flied out his first time. The 2-1. That's ripped into the outfield. Merrifield calls it in, and there's one away. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. The 2-1. That's inside. Number 40 on deck for the Cubs. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now the center fielder, number 40. And a big swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got him looking. 2 out.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Kicks and deals. Line drive. Brings it in for the third out. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, number 36. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. And a pitch. On the ground. Slings to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Digging in, Alejandro Kirk. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Kicks and fires. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Dalton Varsho will hit next. Ball to strike. The pitch. They say a win. In the air, out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle. Fires over to Bellinger. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Rogers Center. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Right side. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And there's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Bellinger goes on the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Sliced down the right side. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Smiley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the lefty on the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Out number 3. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Line drive, that's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Jose Barrios, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Yimi Garcia will take over here.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs. Runner at first. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's going to be Miguel Amaya. That's in there. 1-2. Candelario leads off first with 1 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now 2-2. Right-handed reliever. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at the ballpark, here's George Springer.
The right fielder, George Springer.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays.
Biggio.
To kick the 3-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. 2 away now. Number 36 getting ready to hit.
Baseman, David Snyder.
Now into the game, Yan Gomes. He takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 15.
2 down, nobody on. And a count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On the mound now, Genesis Cabrera.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 40. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner at the Belton Finals. In the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Another 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now Ian Happ. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
And that one gets past the catcher. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out and a runner at second. Line drive, caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 8th. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. The wind and the pitch. In the air to left center, number 40. He ranges to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 25. Dalton.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. Here comes a pitch. There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Ripped on a line to center. Snags it for the second out.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop. Paul.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Paul DeYoung. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. New pitcher now for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a big swing and a miss.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, they're definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Next one misses. Ball 2. The other way. Merrifield makes the catch, and there's one down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. The 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. In the air, left field. Merrifield gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. So they're down to their final out. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Looking to get the tying run on base. And 1-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So 2 down. Now batting Jamer Candelario. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one is back and out of here. That's gotta feel good. His 18th home run of the season. It's 2-1.
Normally, that's a fantastic strikeout pitch, but the hitter did a great job of just throwing the hands, getting that bat head down at the bottom of the zone, and got it up in the air for a homer.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot. Yusei Kikuchi.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Another batter now, Seiya Suzuki. Next pitch has popped up, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Adbert Alzolay.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield. Two on the way. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the run, sends it over to first, and there it is.
Well, all game, these guys had to battle with that 10th man, those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well-executed ball game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.